Hey, good morning guys. I look like I'm from an Eminem music video because my hair is just like straight and I have no makeup on and I look a little weird. But today is actually December 4th. I'm not sure when this video is going to go up because I have a ton of videos that need to go up. I am really excited because today we are doing a pop-up at Vic Park Medi Spa. So as you guys know, I got my first, well, some of you may know, I got my first breast augmentation with Dr. Sino, and that was back in like 2015. And Dr. Sino and I are just very similar, and like over the years he's become more of like family to me than just a doctor. He's not only an amazing surgeon, he's also an amazing person. Honestly, I think the best surgeon in Montreal. Like my sister just got her nose done, which I think some people thought that I didn't know she was getting her nose done, but like I went to her consultations with her. I was with her like the day that she came home. Like I knew all about it. She had her own reasons for not like announcing it before she got it done. Tony got her nose done by Dr. Sino. Best nose job in Montreal, hands down. It even is like making me want to get a nose job, but I'm so scared of touching my face that I probably would never get a nose job. And everyone always tells me I have a good nose, so like I probably won't touch it. But I say probably won't touch it like 99%, like unless something happens to my nose, I'm not touching it. Like I have no desire to go through that recovery. Tony's nose job looks incredible, and we were talking, like Tony and I were talking, she's like, yeah, there's like a doctor that's pretty well known in Montreal for nose jobs, but all the girls who get their noses done by him like have the same nose, and I didn't want that. Like I still wanted my nose to look like my nose, but just like a little bit more refined. And Dr. Sino is just so artistic and amazing at what he does, and a genuine, kind, good person. When I was going for a consultation for my first boob job, I went to go see the doctor that my mom went to, Dr. Papanastasio. He really didn't give me the time of day. He was very, in my opinion, cold. He wasn't really attentive, didn't really answer my questions. He was just like, go in the machine, we'll just do your surgery, like whatever. But Dr. Sino took so much time and just has unbelievable compassion and empathy, and is just such an amazing person. You don't meet many people like that anymore. Today we're doing a pop-up. It's a girl gang event. It's not just our event, and we are doing a Signet pop-up, and we might bring some CNC pieces, but after Black Friday, Cyber Monday, we're pretty low. But the reason why I'm wearing a hat is because we're gonna be listing these on CNC. We have them in, I think, nude, black, white, maybe pink, I don't know, I'll show them later. These are the best hats ever. I've always wanted a hat like this, but whenever I go out to buy one, number one, they're always so expensive, and I'm like, I'm not paying $90 for a hat. Two, I find that they're weird, or that the material is too thick, or that it's too thin, and that it looks weird. Three, I just never found one that I felt looked good on me, but we found these ones, and they are amazing. But the reason why I love them so much is because the pom-pom is removable. So let's say like you wanted a pom-pom hat, but you also just wanted like a plain like black hat or white hat or nude hat. You can literally just reattach. We haven't listed these online yet, so I'm asking Tony if she wants to sell them tonight at the event, because I think like it's so cute, and they're gonna be really affordable too. So I'm really excited. My aunt and my mom and my dad came over last night, and they helped me decorate a little bit, which was really nice because, you know, like with the depression and anxiety, sometimes like things are harder for me than they should be. Speaking of anxiety and depression, I just wanted to thank you all so much for your love and your messages on my last video. Honestly, part of my anxiety recently has really stemmed like almost from YouTube, which is crazy because this is the first time that it's ever been like that for me. I've always been like so in love with YouTube, and like for a while, like if you haven't been getting responses to your comments, like I haven't been able to read them. Like I would get so much anxiety. But I read all the comments on the last video, and you guys were so amazing and just made me feel less alone, and I'm happy that by me opening up that it made you feel less alone. And I hope you know that your comments also made me feel better and less alone. I am gonna start opening up more about my anxiety and depression. I think the reason why I haven't been wanting to is just because I don't want people, I don't know, I just feel like Not that it's such a common thing, but I just didn't want to come on here and every video be like, I'm so depressed. I just didn't want to come on here and like bring you guys down. I don't want to come on here and use my channel as just like a, oh, like woe is me, like pity party forum. But I do think that it is important to talk about anxiety and depression, because going through what I've been going through, I've learned that a lot of people have zero compassion and no empathy, and they're just like, oh, like suck it up, everyone has issues. But what they fail to understand is that anxiety and depression is a mental illness. It's also dangerous. You know, when people commit suicide or people die, you know, for whatever reason, people always say like, oh, like they were so great, they were so great. I'm not saying I'm suicidal, because I'm not suicidal. I don't want you guys to get that impression. But you know, there have been times where I'm like, if I don't wake up, like I would be okay with it, because I just didn't want to feel this way anymore, you know? And so for people to always be like, oh, like Belle, let's talk, or like, you know, all that sort of stuff, it's like, if you're gonna say that, like be about it. Like if your friend is suffering, be there for them. Like don't just say like, oh, it's hard for them, or, you know, just have some compassion. So I think that I want to talk more about it in a way that's not like, oh, like woe is me, like pity party. I just want to bring awareness and help people realize that this is actually like, and I know for a lot of people, they're like, of course, like this is common sense, like people know that this is a real thing, but you'd be surprised by how many people don't treat it as like a real issue. They treat it as like, oh, like a special snowflake, like, oh, like they think they're the only one who has problems. A lot of my I feel like anxiety also comes from guilt, and I'll start thinking to myself like, I'm so lucky, I have such a good job, I have, you know, a great boyfriend, I have my sister, I have best friends, like what do I have to be anxious about? And then I start thinking about everyone who has it like harder than me. Like I think like when I went to visit my friend Sierra, I was talking about this with her parents and her, and I was like, you know, like I just don't feel like I can say like I'm stressed, or I can't say like how I feel about my jobs, because I feel so lucky, like being able to take off when I want and like be able to live the lifestyle I live. And I just like, it makes me feel ungrateful and guilty for feeling like anxious and depressed and everything. And when I look at like my best friend Sierra, like she goes to work at like a regular, like not like a regular job, but like regular hour working job. Like she can't just like leave whenever she wants. Or I look at like family members or whatever, and I feel like everyone's working harder, but I just have to realize that like everyone's working in different ways. Like, you know, one of my family members' jobs might be more manual labor than me. But then at the end of the day, I feel like my job might be way more hard mentally, because I never get to just shut it off and have like time alone. Like even on my trip to Pennsylvania, that was supposed to be my time to like shut it off and be alone, and I spent it literally an anxious mess. That I don't want you guys to feel bad for me. I'm not opening up to be like, oh, like woe is me, like pity me. Do you hear this fucking kid though? I'm not saying like, oh, woe is me, like sucks for me, like it's like my life is the worst, like I have it so rough, because I know I don't have it that rough. I know that this is just a mental illness that I cannot control. But I think that by opening up and being honest with you guys, that it can help. And if it can help people, you know, say like, wow, I've been feeling this way, like that's what I've been feeling, or just help people in whatever way. I have to make my coffee. I think I'm gonna make like a mocha, because I have hot chocolate mix, and I know it's like all sugar, but you know, like the depression diet, like you gotta go with what you want. And I'm watching Leo now. I do take Leo a lot because he does make me happy, and I like having another like soul around during the day, so I do take Leo a lot. Then I'm going to charge my camera, because I'm also going to be filming a video with Dr. Sino today about breast implant illness, because I've been getting a lot of comments about that, so I want to kind of clear the air and answer some questions. I need to do my nails and get ready and work, and then we'll get the show on the road. Hey guys, so I just finished getting ready, and I feel like the lighting's not that good, so I'm gonna put you this way. Maybe that's a little bit better. So I did my hair a little bit differently today. I can do a tutorial if you guys want. I did a deeper part because I'm wearing these like, they kind of look like suede pants. They're actually Tony's. She was giving them away, and I was like, you know what, I don't really know what else to wear, so I might as well just wear this for the event. My hair is, like I said, just curled, and then I did my normal like full glam makeup on days when I am doing full glam. This is not an everyday thing. This is like filming or like going out for dinner, something like that. And then earrings wise, I am finally wearing one of our new luxury earrings. These are the Rome. I think that they're The Lisbon and the Rome are like my two favorites that I really like. I didn't put mine in right. I'm the worst at putting on jewelry. Okay, now it's snapped in, not going anywhere. Ring, I'm just wearing my the Scarlet Signet ring. Can't really see it. The Trident rainbow ring, and then I'm wearing my Cartier ring with a gold, like, diamond looking band. This is not a gift from anyone. This is actually something that we'll be bringing to CNC, because when Tony got her Cartier ring, she also bought a diamond ring at Komehyo, like a store that we went to in Japan, and it looks so pretty, and so she ordered me one as a sample, and I just think it looks beautiful. My nails, I did them this morning, but I made jewelry, so they're all messed up. But yeah, so I'll show you my outfit later at the event. I'm not gonna be wearing heels because I have to stop at the post office and I don't want to mess it up. I'm bringing my curling iron and hairspray, and I should bring some makeup to touch up because the event starts at 6, but we're getting there at like 3. I am actually really hungry. I haven't eaten yet, but I don't have a ton. I have the midday squares. Okay, I'm gonna tell you like my feelings about the midday squares. Love the packaging, love everything about it. And everyone online seems to be like obsessed with them, and I think that the people who are obsessed with them are probably really like big chocolate lovers. I'm not a huge chocolate lover. Like, I like Reese's peanut butter cups, I like milk chocolate, I can handle a little bit of dark chocolate, but this is dark, like this is like cocoa powder. But you know what, the ingredients are really great. They use Yacon syrup, which is a great natural sweetener. They're GMO free, vegan, wheat free, they're organic. All the ingredients are really good, and I'm excited for them to come out with a flavor that's not as chocolatey intense, just because I think that's why I'm not like as big a fan of as other people, because I'm more of a like vanilla type of person. I'm not like a dark chocolate kind of girl, but I am gonna eat one of these, and I also like them when they're room temperature. I don't like keeping them in the fridge. My makeup looks super dark, even though in person it's not. Is this better lighting? The day's not done. Oh, and then the necklaces I'm wearing the micro Venice necklace, which is new, and I'm wearing the gold Selena necklace, which is my favorite. I haven't taken it off since I got it. So they're gonna see my outfit after, but I think that it's funny to show the getting out of the car. Like, do you want me to say something or no? No. You can just go. Just do whatever you want. Beautiful Michelle. What is that today? So I look like I'm going to a pajama party in this outfit, but it's just because I can't wear heels like for that long, so it is what it is. Do you remember these shoes? They're Vlogtober 2016, wear every day. Oh my goodness, we do have a lot of cases. Yeah, but like no plus sizes. That's the only snafu. And I feel like everyone's gonna have a plus size. Well, you know what? I'm sure that they'll deliver and like your mom can bring it. I mean, I'm not sure that they'll deliver. I just feel like the guy like couldn't find them, and that's why he said, like, do you know what I'm saying? I'm so over UPS. I was there for so long. I always say, you look so good. Thanks. I did like a. Everyone, look at her makeup. Is this a good angle? No. Wait, hold on. Turn around. Let's get you in the sun so they could see it. Look at that. What a glow. You look so pretty. Thanks. UPS always says that our packages are unable to be delivered when we're waiting, but meanwhile... Okay, do you want me to put the sound so we can go, or did you want to talk about this? Oh, no, I was just telling you. Just got to Vic Park. We're setting up. We have all our stuff. It takes 6 hours. I'm going to be filming with Dr. Sino soon. But it's so cute. So we have our little table set up. The cases, trees, a little stocking, and catering. Beautiful. I normally don't like wine, but whatever wine they're serving tonight, I'm really enjoying. That's first glass. You've been sipping it for like an hour. Oh, shut it. It's been like 10 minutes. I like how you say whatever wine it is. And it has been like an hour. Look how beautiful the spread is. Sushi galore. I'll bring it from the platter. Some tartare. You can expect something similar to this at our charity event. Really? Yeah. I'll leave you guys here. So we are here with Dr. Sino in his office. Workday never stops, and we're gonna film a video about breast implant illness. and that will be in a separate video. So now we're just gonna film a quick video. Tony's here, and hopefully educate you guys, because I've been getting a lot of questions saying maybe you're depressed because of your implant, so we'll see. Hey guys, okay. Like, where am I getting this music? I always feel so bad whenever people do like charity in the road, like where they collect money in the road, because I never really carry cash on me. Anyways, I'm on my way to our shipment like place where we changed for CNC. We just needed to make a change. When we first launched, we asked you guys if you wanted like cheap shipping that had no tracking number, and the majority of people said yes. We did have a tracking option, but that was not a popular option, I guess because it was a little bit more pricey. Unfortunately, Canada Post shipping is super expensive. Even to ship from Montreal to Montreal, it costs minimum $9.50, and that's if you have a high enough order like volume. Most of the time it's even higher. Shipping, you know, it's kind of like a double-edged sword, because we want to offer cheap shipping, but then, you know, sometimes people might not get their packages, and we've had people who send like really nasty messages being like, you're just trying to scam us, well, I didn't get my packet. And I know it's business, it shouldn't be taken as mean, but like it's kind of insulting. Hi, could I have a venti unsweetened passion fruit tea lemonade, please? Basically, oh, the sun is super bright, but I'm not complaining because I love the sun. So basically, we didn't make shipping with tracking mandatory because a lot of people said like, oh, the shipping's so expensive, and especially Americans, like, I feel like everything in the US is free shipping, and if it's not, and you're paying honestly like more than I'd say, I mean, I can't say for sure, but like some companies that I've purchased from, they charge so much for shipping, and it's clear that they're just trying to make a profit off of shipping, and I just find that so wrong. We try and keep shipping as cheap as possible. All that to say, we recently switched over to making shipping with tracking mandatory. We have a new shipment like location facility. We actually just launched these hats. These are our Aspen hats. I have wanted a hat like this for so long, but I could never find one that I really loved. Either the knit was too like thin and scratchy, or it was too thick and just made my head super hot, and it wasn't plush, and the fur looked cheap, or it was like a weird sort of size, so I had a lot of extra fabric at the top. Tony actually found these hats, and we decided to list them because CNC, you know, when we started, we had super humble beginnings. We're still like a small business, but when we first started, all of our pieces were made to order. But as our company has grown, and as our audiences have grown, especially Tony's, it's just physically impossible for us to make everything by hand to order. So that's why we have started adding, I guess, what you would call wholesale options to our site. There's no shame in that, in my opinion. The only time for me that I would be embarrassed is if we were completely overcharging. I say that because I've seen people sell the same pieces for triple of what we sell. As an example, the Trident ring that we sell, that I always wear on this hand, the Trident ring, we sell the Trident ring I think for $34. I should really be doing this after. We always have a coupon code. We're always offering codes and everything. I saw a different company, I'm not going to name names, selling this same ring for over $100. Our intention was never to try and pull anything over on anyone. On our About page, as soon as we started selling pieces that were not made by us, we added it to our About page. It's not some hidden secret that we're trying to keep hidden. Tony ordered a sample of these hats. We loved them. I knew that if I wore them in videos, or if Tony wore them in videos, that we would get questions about where we got them. So we just decided to make it easier on everyone, and we decided to start selling them. And they are like the best fit. I don't know if you can tell, like the way the pom-pom lays. I shouldn't be saying this because they're almost sold out. I think we have a few in the rose and the cream left. Winter's just beginning, so if you're interested in a restock, let me know. I love it. I've been wearing it non-stop. The knit is like not scratchy at all. It's super plush. The fur is faux, so that's great for all my vegan or people who just don't want to wear real fur. And then also another piece that I've been loving are the J'adore earrings. These are Dior inspired. They are beautiful, and they just kind of look like a little hanging pearl. It's so great for this time of year. So I've just been really loving that piece, and then also the Venice necklace. And I'm wearing this damn turtleneck again because we took pictures for the hat, and I just like had like a ski bunny like with this puffer from Forever 21. I wanted to do like a ski bunny vibe. I'm at at the stupid Starbucks now. I say stupid because it's like my least favorite Starbucks, and now they're gonna spit in my drink every time I come here, but I don't come here that often because they never get my drink right and it takes fucking forever. You know, I would always talk about this in my videos, like this Starbucks, because I get that mistakes happen, orders like go awry, like sometimes they don't get it right. Like I get that mistakes happen. I'm not some super bitch that's just like, oh my god, they got my drink once out of 100 times. It's ridiculous. Like, that's not the situation at all. I would honestly say, if I were to tally it up and like do statistics, I'd say 1 out of every 2 times I come to the Starbucks, they mess up my order. My orders are not complicated, okay? Like, I get an unsweetened passion fruit tea lemonade. It'll come with no lemonade, it'll come sweetened, or another order that I get is just a dirty chai, and they'll always forget the espresso. So it's not like hard orders. Anyways, I got so many DMs from you guys being like, oh my god, totally agree about the Starbucks, like it's always the worst. And so I got tired of like complaining in my videos. Did it work? No. Thank you. Thank you. Take care. You too. No, I'm just trying it because my orders are always wrong. So I just want to make sure that everything's okay. Yeah, sorry. There's no lemonade. There's no lemonade. There's no lemonade.
You want lemonade?
Yeah. Okay. Venti unsweetened passion fruit tea lemonade. 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 Please? Please. Thank you. You too. Can you guys believe that? Okay, that's so dramatic being like, thank God I tried it, but honestly, thank God I tried it, right? I posted my video with Dr. Sino today, which was supposed to be just like a conversation about breast implant illness. The reason why I brought it up and Dr. Sino wanted to talk about it on my channel is because a lot of people have been commenting saying, have you thought about breast implant illness? Maybe that's why you're anxious or depressed. I have suffered with anxiety and depression for, you know, as long as I can remember, predating my implants. And believe it or not, I am in good health, like overall. I'm very lucky, knock on wood. I'm never really sick. I've realized over the years that I think the nausea that I would always be experiencing was honestly anxiety. I never had any other symptoms like body odor or weird pee or, you know, brain fog or whatever. A lot of my, the only 2 symptoms, I guess, of breast implant illness that I would have are anxiety and depression, but like I said, those predated my breast implants. You know, I understand that breast augmentations and boob jobs in general are kind of controversial because people just love to have an opinion about what women want to do to their own bodies. So I decided to disable the comments because it just felt like people weren't actually listening to the video and they were just getting on their high horses being like, you are just like, this is so biased, blah, blah, blah. I never said this was an unbiased scientific video. I was having a discussion with my plastic surgeon and we were talking about breast implant illness, and I think that it was very clear that Dr. Sino and I both believe that breast implant illness is a real thing that I'm not suffering from. Unfortunately, there's not one symptom or one test or one thing that anyone or any doctor can do yet to say, yep, that's breast implant illness, because the list of symptoms is so large that it's hard to, you know, pinpoint the exact reason. So people were just like, this is a biased video, like just being annoying. I rarely will ever disable comments on my videos. I don't have patience for people who just refuse to actually listen, and for people who just like maybe hear the first minute and they decide to go like all high and mighty and holier than thou. So that's just not what I'm interested in. I just don't have honestly the energy to read those comments, to entertain those, to see those. So I chose to just disable those comments on that video. Okay, I gotta go center myself a little. Okay, so it is currently almost 5 o'clock. I thought that it was going to be later because it's literally pitch dark outside, but it's only 5 o'clock. Just got home from running errands, edited a video. Well, I guess I didn't just get home. Got home, edited a video, made a hot chocolate mocha thing, and now I'm headed back to the office to work on orders. Yeah, probably for the rest of the night. And then honestly, I think for dinner I'm going to get Saint Hubert chicken because I don't know what else to eat and I don't feel like cooking. And Mike's having dinner at his mom's house tonight.